Who am I speaking with?
Mike McCue, CEO of Flipboard.
And please just tell everybody who doesn't know what Flipboard is, I guess hasn't been on Facebook or Twitter, hasn't heard everybody talk about what is it?
Flipboard is a social magazine. It allows you to flip through all the things your friends are sharing with you, whether they're photos or articles, movies, music. And what we do is try to present all your social media in the format of a magazine that looks as beautiful as something that you would see in print.
And how'd you get the idea of actually creating Flipboard?
Well, I'm a huge fan of magazines. I love to read magazines. I buy a huge stack of them every time I get on an airplane, and I just flip through them. And it occurred to me at one point that why is the web not as beautiful as these magazines? The magazine phenomenon is really quite amazing. Incredible vertical nature of magazines. You can find a magazine pretty much for anything any interest you have, and you can flip through these things. You don't wait for things to load. They're all beautifully rendered, awesome typography, beautiful photography, and I wish the web was able to work that way. And so I thought, wow, wouldn't it be great if we could start a company that would be focused on that? And then as we evolved the idea, we started looking a lot at social media and how really the way that these magazines could come together was not just through editorial processes that you normally see in print, but also through social media and looking at what your friends are sharing with you across all of your different social networks.
But did your idea really come to fruition before the actual creation of the iPad? Because it seems that your application is really a natural for that device.
Yes, it was definitely before the iPad. I mean, there were rumors that were starting to bubble up that a tablet device of some kind might be coming. A lot of other vendors have been talking about tablet type devices, and I've believed in the tablet form factor for a long time, since back in the late '80s. And so it was something for me that I thought, wow, I bet that this is about to start to happen, and if it does, then this idea would be perfect for that type of a device. And it turned out that about 6 months later, Apple actually announced the iPad, and so it was really quite an exciting time for us.
You are hiring right now, as I understand, correct?
Yes, we are hiring right now. We're hiring engineers, people who are really great iPad, iPhone engineers. We're also looking for web front-end engineers, and we're looking for designers.
So what do you look for in talent when you're interviewing somebody? What really turns you on? You're like, I gotta hire that person.
Well, the most important thing is their attitude, their sense of passion for the space, their excitement, their enthusiasm, their intensity. Obviously, we're also looking for people who are really smart and can churn out a lot of code. But it's most important that sense of passion and enthusiasm for this space.